right, so let's get right into it. GMOGMediaTV back with another reaction video. We're going to talk about why women lie about body counts. So let's get right into it.
Why do y'all think women lie about body count?
Oh my goodness.
Gabby, why you be lying, Gabby?
Why
I
do
want to
women
know why
lie?
you can't
Listen, I
ever
want to
get
know
over
why you keep
this.
this topic up. Because what?
Why you? Why can't you
Don't
ever
answer
get
my question with a
over
question.
this?
Can we gonna talk about that? I can answer that, but can we talk about why women lie about body count? Can we talk?
All right, so first off, both men and women lie about body counts. Women lie about body counts. Okay, for the most part, they will say a number that's low when it's really high. Men will say a number that's high when it's really low, right? But they, men and women both do it for different reasons. Women do it so that they perceive like they're a good girl. They perceive that they're a non-304. They want to be perceived as, someone that is dating or wifey material. They don't want to be perceived as a promiscuous woman that sleeps around and all that stuff. So that's the reason why they lie about body counts. Men, on the other hand, they want to be perceived as the guy that lays the pipe down, that could just get any woman turned on physically and get them to climax and all that stuff. That's the reason why men lie about their body count being so high when it's really low, right? So different dynamics, but that's, for the most part, that's the reason why both men and women lie about body counts.
Talk about that, please.
Go ahead, Slam.
Nah.
We gonna leave it on this.
I'll go first. You went first last time. Slow your
Go
roll.
ahead. Why y'all be lying about body count?
Go ahead. I feel like
Why you
worrying about dead people for?
Oh
That's whatever I did in my past is my past. Whatever's present is present. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
Like, why you worrying about John and Romeo? Mind your business.
So have you lied to a guy about your body count before?
Yeah.
So why did you do that?
Because why does it matter?
weak.
Why? No, you
weak.
asking me.
Okay, it matters because it really depends on the intent. I imagine that these women, they look like they're in their mid to late 20s. That's what they look like to me. So if you're dating someone and that person, or you're dating with intent to be married or intent to be in a long-term committed, serious, monogamous relationship, then yes, that question is valid. If you're dating casually, friends with benefits, situationship, then that question doesn't really matter. But it depends on your intent of dating, right? So for the most part, it seems to me I get the perception that these women are dating men casually, which is why they're so offended by this question.
I mean, another question. Why did you lie to him?
Because it's not their business.
Listen.
I'm not, okay, it's just like, okay, you want to know my body
So
count.
why you ain't just say that? Why you ain't say that's none of your business?
It's none of
instead
your
lying?
business. I'm not going to answer that question off the rip. I'm not going to ask you how many bitches you had sex with. Or
That's you though. That's what
I'm
you
not
care about.
doing
If that's
that.
something he care about.
Whatever that guy doing the past is in the past. That's before me. If I'm dating a nigga who's 40 years old, I'm in daycare. I don't know what you got going on.
Right.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but men and women are different because you can always get that back. Niggas can't always
Hey,
get that
listen.
back. I mean that box back.
Why? I'm asking you. Why did you lie to him?
Why you lied to
I
him?
lie because it's none of their business. Whatever
Why
I did in
didn't
my
you just
past,
say that then?
whatever I did in my past should not concern you. You here
But
in the
why
present.
didn't you tell him that
Nah, you
instead
can't
of
say
us?
that.
I'm gonna
What-
tell you straight. Listen, I'm a very blunt,
So
straightforward
no.
person.
That's true, and I
Very.
agree. But I know for a fact that somebody has asked you that before, and you told them a false number.
This is interesting.
Look at your face. It's done. 7. You did it. You've done
Of course.
it. Why did you lie
Me
about your
personally,
number?
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was in high school, a guy asked me how much people I dealt with. I
nigga
lied
disrespectful.
and I said 10, just to see. Just to listen.
In high school.
Listen.
That don't even make no damn sense, because you're in high school, you're lying about the body count being higher. That's what men do. Men lie about the body count about being higher when it's really lower. So, because you're a female and you're in high school, you can get away with that, especially if you're an attractive female. And you can say, I slept with 50 guys. The guys in high school probably more than likely would not care. They just want to hit. They just want to hit. They see you as being physically attractive. They just want to hit for the most part. So I can understand what she's talking about when it comes to that.
Somewhere in Miami.
Listen. And we still friends to this day. Listen. But the reason why I lied because, okay, I said 10 because I really want to see if you fucked with me or not. Why does it matter? I lied and I said I fucked 10 niggas. He don't know I lied. So I want to see if you gonna fuck with me for real or not. If you gonna fuck with me for me. Yeah. Not because of the niggas.
Oh, so you was with less than that.
No. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why she did that.
Why you lied?
I'm gonna tell you why the nigga asked you that. Cause that nigga was so in love with you, nigga. Like he wanted to give you so much of himself that he couldn't even imagine like you being with another person. Like that. That's how intense that man.
They about to call you condescending, insecure.
But
what
I'm not
else?
gonna lie though. I did teach him how to have sex though, and he always tell our friends that I ain't gonna lie. Such. She taught me how to have sex, boy.
You turned them up.
I'm still learning.
All right, so it seems to me she has a very dominating personality. She want to teach dudes how to have sex and all this stuff, and yeah, it seems like she plays a dominant role in a relationship. That's the vibe I get off of her. She has that very dominant role in a relationship, and also the fact that she strikes me as a woman that would say, "I can submit to the right man." And I've said this before. I said, being submissive is something that you do or you don't do. Either you are submissive or you're not. You can't just turn it off and on. You know what I'm saying? Either you are or you're not. So when it comes to her, that's what she strikes me as, a person that will be like, yeah, I can submit to the right person now. Either you are submissive or you're not submissive for the most part. So yes, based off that statement, I think she seems like she's a very dominating person in a relationship. I could be wrong though.
And she laughs about it. I sure did. You better believe it. Bet your bottom dollar.
So you still have classes?
Hey,
No,
why do you lie about your body count? Why do you think women lie about their body count?
Because they want to make it seem like they innocent or like they're a good girl.
Why would they want to make it seem like they're innocent?
They want to make themselves look good to the nigga that they like. Me personally, I don't answer that question.
Yeah,
you have before.
Once again, it's about the intent of dating. Are you intending to date in a committed, serious relationship that'll lead to marriage, or is it just casual, friends with benefits? Oh, let's see where it goes, type of thing. I want to get the vibe. That open-ended relationships don't really equate to anything besides single mothers, casual sex, stuff like that. That's it. But if you're upfront about your intentions in terms of, yes, I want a serious, committed relationship that'll lead to marriage, yeah. So that question is very valid. Very valid. But anything else in terms of like casual dating and all that stuff, body count doesn't really matter in that aspect.
I have before.
You learn your mistakes. Yeah, that's where it comes from.
I have before, and I probably don't do it no more because I probably forgot the number I told. But
you didn't told him 6 last time. You told him 8. You like, wait a minute.
You asked me the same question again. I forgot what I forgot. I told you this. I'm dead ass. That's why I don't answer that question. I don't answer that question because you're not gonna judge me based on how much people I've been with. Like she said, they're dead.
And I know my number.
And then dudes be out here with the community. They be out here with the community box.
Right.
Doing their thing. And you want me to have 2 bodies?
I mean, here's the thing. Women, what you got to learn from women in the nature of a woman, you go by what they do, not what they say. So she says, community thing. Oh, I don't like that, right? When you have women that will line up in droves to sleep with Future. Future has like 30 kids, right? Future got so many damn kids, he don't even know how many kids he got. And so many baby mamas, right? So women are lined up in droves to sleep with him because of, guess what? He has money, he got clout, and they'll do that. But again, you got to go by what a woman does, not what she says, because they're 2 opposite things. They may say they don't do something, but they'll wind up doing it anyway. Just go by what a woman does, not what she says.
Come on,
what are you saying right now?
Come on, no.
I don't like that shit, bro. I do not think a man expects anybody in their mid-20s to have 2 bodies.
I had an ex who got married and was like, yeah, she dealt with less than 5 people. I'm like, nigga, you think she dealt
Yeah,
with
you
less than
think.
5
You think. I know women that got married that have lied and said that. Like, you know, like literally, like, you know what I'm saying? I was triple what I told him, but I knew this was, and they married and they tell their homegirls, y'all gotta lie about this. Like, that's.
So here's the thing, right? Like I said, I think these women, they appear to be in their mid to late 20s. That's what it appears to be. So if I were to put a number on the amount of bodies a woman has to have to equate to a 304, aka hoe, I would say if you're in your mid to late 20s and if you have more than 10 bodies on your resume, I would consider you a 304. That's just my opinion, right? Some men, maybe it could be higher. Okay, it could be, somebody could say, hey, all it takes is 15 or 20 and I'll consider them, you know, whatever. For me though, if you have 10, more than 10 bodies on your resume and you're in your mid to late 20s, I consider you a 304. 10 or under, you're good. In that age range, I think 10 or under is definitely good. That's what the amount you should have, right? Because for the most part, women from a from a biological and nature standpoint, men are pretty much put on earth to procreate. They're put on earth to plant seeds into the woman. The woman is built to carry the seed. So in other words, men are built to have more sex than women. So it should be unusual for a woman to have a higher body count, more than 10 in their mid to late 20s than a guy in their mid to late 20s. Would not be surprised if a guy has more than 10 on his resume in that age, right? So that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking. That's what, like, just imagine like a lot of homegirls just to hear them talk. Like, of course that's what I wanted to get at. Like, men want you to be like innocent. So they feel like, okay, I can trust in you. I can give you my heart. I can confide in you because you haven't been out there and you're not that type of person. So boom. So women know that and they be like, shit, don't tell them that real shit because it's gonna be questions after questions after questions. Like they ain't gonna never be the same.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So it be like that. So I don't know.
And that's like, why do dudes always ask, when the last time you had sex?
Oh, now that's important.
Why?
Now that's important.
Why?
Same vice versa, man.
Well, it's important that when a dude asks you the last time you had sex, it would gauge them on whether or not to take you seriously. Because if your lifestyle revolves around sex, they know that you're a 304. They know that you got nothing else going on but your sex appeal and the fact that you're a nymphomaniac, you have sex a lot. If you're a person that's on your purpose, on your career, on your education, whatever, and based off that question, I say, hey, you know, when's the last time you had sex? Well, I haven't had sex since my last relationship that was over a year ago, but I'm focused on XYZ. Then lets you know how that guy's going to gauge you. Now, for the most part, I would say that women will probably lie about when the last time they had sex anyway, just so they can have a persona that they can sell to that guy they're dating, right? So they're gonna lie about that too.
So why do you think women lie about body count?
Because of judgment.
Yep.
They think when they meet somebody, first of all, a man should never ask a woman about body count.
Yeah, she got that dead wrong. A man should definitely know about body count based off their intent of dating. Once again, if that man is intending to date to eventually lead to marriage, that is an extremely valid question to ask. Extremely valid question. If that man is intending to date casually, friends with benefits, then that question really doesn't really matter. But it really depends on, again, the intent of dating, how you are dating, what is the end game, what is the end goal of dating, right? That's when that question matters the most.
I'm gonna circle back to that, but go ahead.
Why is because that's their past, and women lie about it because they don't want to be judged. Certain men, they want their men to be their woman to be a certain way. So if they say yes, you know, I've been fucking around with probably 20 guys, so why not? So you're gonna be judging them as a freaking bitch or whore.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that is a whore though. Come on, like
20.
Yeah, like I said, I told you, if these women are in their mid to late 20s, more than 10, yes, you're a 3 or 4. 20 is way too goddamn much. Just why don't you just be on, like they say, Pornhub or whatever. But yeah, having 20 a body count, that's way too much.
I'm just saying, like
20 niggas, like goddamn.
20 niggas.
20 can run up quick. 20 can run up quick, especially when to college.
Yeah,
right.
20. I did 20 in a semester, bitch.
Wait a minute, don't expose yourself.
Freshman year, what?
Wait a minute,
Come
wait a
on,
minute.
bro. Freshman first semester.
Baby, you
I
gonna have
slept
to
by
get
myself
tested
the
first.
first night.
Oh, for real.
Like, ain't nothing.
So
My family full of doctors. We
Like
good over
y'all
here.
say last time, every man want their woman to be innocent.
Yeah.
So they don't want to be with somebody that's been out there, or when they go out, they be like, "Oh my God, I've been fucking with this girl. Da, da, da. Look at him." You know, joke around. So they want their men to be innocent. That's why I think some women like about their body count.
All right. So, but why do you think men? You said men shouldn't worry about that,
They
or shouldn't worry about your past. And I'm gonna tell you why men worry about your past. Because your past has literally shaped you into who you are. So everything that you've been through has made you who you are. And as far
Exactly, your past pretty much. Your past based off your upbringing, epigenetics, and all that comes into play in terms of who the person you are today. So just like when you fill out a job application, guess what? They want to know your past job, your job history, right? So that's very valid, very important that a man must know about your past to understand how you are, from your characteristics, your habits, or things of that nature that may come up during the dating process. They want to understand that information up front, so they know how to deal with that information throughout the dating process. And again, understand that the importance of dating with intent. Make it up front. You want to date this person casually, friends with benefits, or you want to date seriously, which will lead to marriage down the road. Let that be known up front, right? But yeah, for the most part, T. Pendel is definitely on point when it comes to that. So yeah, for sure, that is definitely something that is very important when it comes to understanding the modern woman today, their past, understanding their past.
As far as like the body count, I did a public interview where I asked women what's the top 3 things they look at in a man. And this is what they said, no cap. They said money, like stature, are you tall, how you look, you know what I'm saying? And also your sides below the belt. That was the top 3 things, right?
Right.
And then what factors in with women when men are like, oh, I don't want no lady that been with a lot of men. Women come back and be like, well, I don't want no community D. But I know, for instance, if you ask a woman what they want off the top, that's not even the top 3 things. They're not worrying about no guy that's been around, because they say that, but at the same time, you look who's popping. You look at like a Drake or whatever. All these dudes is rapping about being with a plethora of women, and women fantasize over that. Even the relationship goals of a Moneybagg Yo or somebody like that, 3 or 4 baby mamas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is thrown out when you have clout or money. You're exempt. So as a man, my biggest thing is, I said, if it matters to you and you care about it, it should matter. And it's shunned upon from women like, oh, you insecure, grow up. Why you asking something like that? That's the past. It's shunned upon because it's probably a high number by that woman. Like, she don't want to express that. If you dealt with somebody that's a low number, they'll tell you like, okay, 3, okay, 5, okay, 8, whatever. And you go from there. But ultimately, if I'm a man, we dating, any of us in here dating, and we in the same city, we in Miami, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to run into and be at no party where you've been with 2 dudes at the same function. I don't want, that's uncomfortable. That's my night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and vice versa as women. And I don't want to be there. And women, since she lied about her body count, you won't know that. But if I'm with you, and if there's somebody in there I've been with, I'm not even gonna give her the opportunity to come speak to us. Or I'm like, hey, I knocked her down. I've been with her, etc. Because we gonna laugh at the hoes, and these hoes ain't gonna laugh at us.
All right, so I'm gonna end it there, but yeah, I definitely agree with Tim Pendel. You definitely don't want to deal with a person that has a high body count where you're at an event and you see other dudes that she's been with. You may not even know these dudes, but they know her, right? And you see like she's acting strange, like she won't tell you what's going on, but she's acting strange. Like, And then all of a sudden she's like, you know what? Let's go somewhere else, or let's do this. And you're like, what's going on? I just don't want to be around here, right? So you know what's up, but she's not going to tell you directly what happened, right? Whether it be like, again, her past 3 or 4 she's dealt with, stuff like that, and they're in the same vicinity, she will let you know either directly or indirectly that she doesn't want to be in the same facility as them, and that's not cool. So you definitely want to avoid that. That's why I said any woman that's in their mid to late 20s with a body count that's 10 or more, they're 3 or 4, and stay away. In my opinion, stay away from that type of woman. So anyway, those are my thoughts on that. So I told you before, women lie about body counts just like men. Women lie about body counts because they tend to say a low number when it's really high, and men lie about body count. They tend to say a high number when it's really low, both for different reasons. But let me know your comments down below, family. Until next time, GMOGMediaTV signing out. Peace.